In this video, we are going to discuss about inverse function. So what is inverse function? So you need to know that a function exists when it is one-to-one relation and many-to-one relation. But on the inverse function, it exists when it is one-to-one relation only. It is not exist if it's many-to-one. So remember that. When we are composite inverse function with its original functions, we will get the value of x. You also need to know that domain of fx is actually range of its inverse, and range of fx is equal to its domain of inverse function. Okay, how to find inverse functions? So there are two situations where you are given fx and you need to find the f inverse. And the second situation, when you are given the f inverse but you need to find the fx. So you are going to use a lot of technique to solve this problem solving, but this is one of the technique where you need to let y equal to what function you need to find. So you can go through this note. Okay, you pause this video for a while and you need to do a lot of practice on this inverse function. Inverse functions dia tak susah sangat, tapi dia kena perlukan a lot of training and practices. Let's look at this example. You are given that fx is equal to 2 over x minus 1, where x is not equal to 1. So when the value of x is actually cannot equal to 1, this means it's domain of our fx. Okay, so the first question, we asked to find the f inverse. So to find f inverse, we need to let y equal to f inverse. Okay, since f inverse is what we want to find, then we bring it to the left hand side, so it becomes fy. And we rewrite this function, but we just replace the value of x here with y. So you will get 2 over x minus 1 equal to y, equal to x. Then you will simplify this expression, or you just make sure the y is equal to something, because we want to express this in terms of x. So when you already arrange and simplify the expression, okay, you will get your inverse function x plus 2 over 2. The question B, it wants you to determine the domain and the range of f inverse, but you cannot simply write down the domain and range gain from what you have find in A. But actually there's a 2 point that is very important to you to remember, where domain of fx is actually equal to range of f inverse, and range fx is equal to domain of f inverse. As I have mentioned just now, x is not equal to 1 is referring to domain of fx, right? So domain of fx is actually the range of f inverse, means to be our f inverse, our range of f inverse, it should be negative infinity to 1, okay, excluded 1, okay, unite with 1 to positive infinity. It cannot be equal to 1, so we put open bracket here. Okay, so if we sketch the number line, so here we will get, okay, this is our number 1. So from here, an empty circle to negative infinity, empty circle to positive infinity, which means the value of x is cannot equal to 1. Okay, since our function is 2 over x minus 1, it is a reciprocal function. Remember what is reciprocal function? The reciprocal function, when we sketch the graph would be something like this. Okay, it will not touch the y is equal to 0. So y equal to 0 is actually the range of fx, where the range of fx is actually equal to domain of its f inverse. So then our f inverse cannot be equal to 0. So our domain of f inverse negative infinity to 0, open bracket, unite with open bracket 0 to positive infinity. when we sketch our number line, it will be something like this, where this is 0 and empty is equal to negative infinity, empty is equal to positive infinity.